All right, what's up, y'all? Prime Supreme back with another video. Today is Monday. It is the 11th of September. I'm sorry, it's the 12th of September, 2022. People being fresh out of a relationship, just ended a relationship with my woman yesterday. I'm going to talk to you guys today about relationships. And one of the unique things about the word relationships is the word itself. And in the word relationships is in fact the word relate. And a lot of individuals are in fact in relationships with people they don't even relate to. Now, relationships is not always you break up for a good or a bad thing. It's just you just simply don't relate. It can be a good thing one way, but I want to do a good thing going this way. That was my case. Good things, I just wasn't interested in where she wanted to go. I'm in my 50s, she's in her 30s, and to her, she's still 16 in her mind. She still has a whole life ahead of her, and so, that was that. But I want to talk to you guys about relationships. Now, as you can see, I am a black man. And being a black man, I get to see my culture, my people. And because what I tell people on my other YouTube channels is there are so many classes of black people, it's easier in our community to end up with someone you don't even relate to. For example, in other ethnic classes, there is upper, middle, lower. In the black community, there's lower, lower than low, low, middle class ghetto, upper, and upper class ghetto. And so let me break it down to you like this. If you was to go into, I'm gonna give you an actual example. I was in Lowe's or Walmart. Lowe's or Home Depot was one of them. And there were some people. If you follow me on my other channel, you probably remember the story. It was some people in there, and they were referring to, they were inside the roofing department, and they was asking the sales associate, about the estimated amount of roofing tiles. And it was this and that, how big is the home? He was trying to give him a roundabout. He was like, there's no way to assess without you actually, your pitch would change the amount of shingles needed, the size of the roof. It's just so many variables when it comes to roofing. He couldn't even begin to even try and guess. They said, okay. The next people go up, and they had a trailer home. And it was like, we got a trailer. And when the sales associate heard trailer, he was an expert. There's not too much. There's no pitches on a trailer. It's just, he became an expert. He gave answers. And those people that had the trailer was listening to the people that had the 5,700 square foot home. And it was like, I've heard people talking to a sales associate, or I heard people talking, and someone else would in fact butt into the conversation. Those people that had the trailer home knew they were out of their league. They knew we need not to even try to get into this discussion. That is not our house. Their bedroom is bigger than our whole house. It's probably what they were thinking to themselves. In the community you guys call black, the guy with the 57 square foot home would be, you think you better than. It would be so many things. Or the guy with the 57 square foot home, he'd be screwing the individual that live in a trailer home, and then it'd be some things where they don't relate. The 57 square foot home, obviously successful. I don't care where the 57 square foot home is. It's a big ass house. You're a successful person if you live in a 57 square foot home, but a person that lives in a trailer, it's just different. I live in a 1,281 square foot home. Nice neighborhood, but my point is, in our community, as I would tell individuals, you could take 10 females sitting at a table. The one would be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. The one at the very end of the table would be a Shaquita that dropped out of school with 30 kids. And they'll be friends. Now, that same situation when it comes to men, it won't be that. A man that's sitting at the table of a Fortune 500 company will not be sitting at the table with a booty out nigga. He won't. Ain't happening. And that's why I always tell individuals the variables with men and women, just so you know that. But I'm talking about relate. Appreciate those thumbs up, man. Listen, man, if you're new to the channel, please, by all means, hit that subscribe button. And also hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss any of my videos. On Fridays, people, I post my What to Say to the Police series. This Friday, I think I got a good one for y'all. So today is Monday. That's Friday. Please subscribe to tune in for that video. And so when it comes to relate, I see so many off cue. Let's go back to what I was talking about. I went to when I lived up north in New Jersey, I went to an aquarium, an event where they had boats. I forgot, an aquarium. An aquarium is fishes. I forgot the name of what it's called, but it was boats. And it was at the Meadowlands Convention Center in Secaucus, New Jersey. I don't know what it's called now. And I goes there and I'm listening to people. I'm always listening to people. And it's like, I was listening to this couple and she said, oh, he likes, it was talking to the guy, he likes boats, I like ski-doos. Oh, this or that, yeah. When we were in college, you know, he was in for engineering and I'm an architect. And it was like, oh, yeah, I could see that, engineering, architect, relate. In the Black community, it's not like that. It's, I'm the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. I rolled up to the gas station. Chick had a big booty. She lived in the projects. I had to push up. We're in a relationship. She had a kid. Listen, can you guys exist? Yeah, relationship things are more square hole round peg situation. When you're in a relationship, things matter more. Conversations have different meanings. When one is from one area and the other person is from another area, it's just different meanings. You can't. I'm a Republican. I don't expect a Democrat to understand me. And much as I try to cram understanding, and especially as a Black person, and much as I try to cram understanding down their throat, I don't expect a Democrat to understand my narrative. Even though Democrats put every law that kills Black people, every last one of them was put into place by a Democrat. The Democrats never was for any type of civil rights. The Democrats was the last one to have a Black man in their parties. The Democrats, it just goes on and on and on and on. The Democrats started the Ku Klux Klan. You can't get a Black person that's a Democrat to understand that. Republicans are the bad ones. Republicans are the racists, and nothing in history says that. Let me repeat that. Nothing in history says that. And if you think so, it's because you didn't do your homework. Oh, I'm getting off track. So, like I said, today is Monday. It is the 12th of September. My relationship came to an end yesterday, September 11th. Wow. Oh. My relationship came to an end yesterday, and no hard feelings, none at all. I'm glad to be out of the relationship. People, I have a theory and I have a rule, and I knew my relationship was over. I knew that I could no longer relate to this individual. People, I have a nice home, and what I don't want nobody coming to my house that's not my wife, that I think is going to be my wife. I don't want you coming. I don't want you. I don't want no booty from you. I don't want to entertain you at my house. We can go to Buffalo Wild Wings. We can sit there all day and chill out. But the only individual I want to come to my house is a woman that's going to be my wife. A woman that we're building. A woman that every day of our existence, we are bringing bricks of building to the relationship. That's my house. That's my house. And I have a cozy house. And I have a lot of positive energy at my house. And the reason why I only want the woman that's going to be my wife to come to my house is because when you're in a relationship we're just screwing relationship, that always goes sideways. And you get into a screwing relationship with somebody and they now think that they're owed something outside of that. I'm speaking from a man's perspective, because coochie is a currency that should be able to buy anything that a man has. Coochie seems to be a currency that will give access to anything that a man has, is doing, is saying, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's just the way it is. So I only want the woman that we're building a relationship for marriage. I only want that woman to come to my house. And it got to the point where I just didn't feel like this was the person. I just felt like I just didn't want her coming to my house anymore. I didn't. I just didn't want her coming to my house anymore. I didn't, people, I believe cold-heartedly that when you're building something with that person, you should love everything about them. When you're building something with somebody, y'all should know what time they get up. They should send you a text, hey, I'm up. Everything is, something. This person just got distant. And I was like, you know what? If this is what it's gonna be, first of all, let's just stop coming to my house. Stop. We can meet up in Richmond somewhere, but you gets to come to my house no more. I don't want nobody coming to my house. That's just me. That's just me. But listen, man, please, man, by all means, leave your comments at the bottom of the video. Tell me what you think. Am I wrong? Tell me what a relationship means to you. And I definitely appreciate your time, and I definitely appreciate your attention. This is Prime Supreme. Later, y'all.